the spirit of play. We are gathered today. Let's have a blast. Laugh our troubles away. Laugh our troubles away. Laugh our troubles away. So, welcome everybody to episode number 10. Let's make some noise for episode number 10. In the Spirit of Play. Many thanks always to CTSB TV. And we're here filming on this beautiful afternoon. And I'm just delighted to be here to share my passion for play and how I really truly believe a playful approach, a playful attitude can go a long way to deal with some of the stresses that we all go through every single day of our lives. So I brought some friends with me here today. Let's see who's here. You want to just say your first name and hello?
Hi, I'm Alba.
Welcome.
Hi, Alba.
Welcome. And of course, I'm Jeanne Bassis. I don't know that I said that.
Hi, Jeanne.
Hi, Jeanne.
I'm Kate.
And you have Amnesta.
And I have Amnesta joining us as well.
Yeah, with a lot of cat fur on her. I hope nobody's allergic here. Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm Philip.
Yay, hi Philip.
Hi, Philip. All right. So we got a crew here today, and I love it. And I love that we're going to kind of dive in and have some fun experiences and kind of find out what it looks like in this given moment, this given afternoon. You know, what's it like to play right now? For those of you watching, like, what goes through your mind when you're observing, and what do you think, like, oh, I might want to try that, or that looks a little challenging, and we're all up here doing the same thing. I might want to try that, or that looks a little challenging. Maybe I'll take a little bit of a leap and see what's next. So here we are. I wanted to share with you all today, oops, wrong side, we have a theme today.
Oh, boy.
I love having a theme. It helps me focus. And this is, I don't know if you guys can see this picture, maybe we'll get a close-up of it later, but this is Spike Milligan. Spike Milligan was an Irish comedian and, you know, very theatrical, funny guy. And this is something that he wrote, and I want this to kind of be in our awareness. Amnesta's going to read it with me. Okay. Smiling is infectious. You catch it like the flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. I walked around the corner and someone saw me grin. When he smiled, I realized I had passed it on to him. I thought about the smile and then realized its worth. A single smile like mine could travel round the earth. So if you feel a smile begin, don't leave it undetected. Start an epidemic and get the world infected. Way better than another kind of pandemic, isn't it?
Thank you, Spike.
Yes.
Kind of
So our theme today is smiles.
Oh, great.
And so what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be doing a little bit of exploring and playing and, you know, trying a little of this and a little of that. And I want you to be aware of when you notice yourself smiling. Or if you notice somebody else smiling. Or if you're at home, you know, tuning in on YouTube, whatever, like, oh my goodness, you can't stop smiling. Or you don't want to smile. I'm not going to smile. I mean, like, whatever, you know. So that's just to have in our awareness. Everybody good with standing up for a moment?
Sure.
Okay, you might want to put your things in your hands down, because you're going to need your hands. Amnesta, is she good sitting there?
She can sit.
She's good at sitting there. All right. So, this is one of my favorite kinds of balls. This is the biggest one I have of them. They're called Gertie, G-E-R-D-E, Gertie balls. And they're squishy and they're soft and they don't really ever hurt. You know, they're not like a football or something that's going to really hurt you. So this is my Gertie ball introduction. And we're going to use it to get ourselves warmed up. All right? So I'm just going to pretend that I can roll my hands and my body with it. So pretend you have the ball in your hands. I'm rolling and you don't have the ball. But now you do. and you can do anything you want with it, and we're going to kind of copy you. This is sort of like, everything is basically copycat. All right? Like, my turn, your turn. Now or peekaboo. Now my turn, now your turn. Now you see me, now you don't. Blah, 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 blah. And you can pass it to somebody. There it goes right to Kate. And we got the ball going up and down and around. See if you can get your spine going. We're just kind of loosening things up. And the thing about the woo of the ball, woo, I like that. The thing about that is that we can keep it moving at any speed we want. We can do it slow. We can do it fast. We can add more sound. Wow. Open up your mouths. What does a ball sound like? Whoa. Whoa. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh. Oh. Lovely hat I have on. Don't you like it?
Beautiful.
Oh, yes. Oh. What can you do with my ball? Yes. I like this ballness. Yes. Thank you, Alba. All right. Philip, can I pass it along to you?
Sure.
Okay, and nothing is about like being too athletic or perfect. So if you drop it, we don't care. A chest bump. Yes, we like that. Oh, yes.
Oh, the ocean. I love the ocean.
Oh.
The Kate.
Ooh.
The sun. Oh.
Ooh. What's it like to move your body? What's it like to notice if you're smiling or not? Oh, you know that thing where it takes more muscles to frown than smile? It's really true. It's really true. Woo! We're riding the waves now.
Good catch.
Wow.
Right.
So we're just making it up, and at the same time, anything that your body needs, a little shake, a little wiggle, a little shimmy, a little shake. I got body parts that need a lot of shakeage. Is shakeage a word? I don't know. I like that word. Shakeage. Ooh, she's going around and around and around and around. Oh, bouncy.
Oh.
Bouncy. Doesn't bounce very high, does it? But it does bounce.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, if it won't bounce, well, it won't bounce from here.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Save the cameras. Okay. So now I have a question. Yeah, keep playing with it. As we're playing with it, like, what's it like to notice your breath? Notice where your feet are. Notice how much you're moving the upper part of your body, or maybe your feet are in concrete and you haven't moved them at all. Like, what body parts want to move? Ooh, I like sounds. Ooh, ow, ooh. One of my favorite ways to make sounds is with vowel sounds. So we can start with an A, like A. You can be the sirens. A-E-I. And sometimes why? 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 How do you? Why? You got the YMCA going here.
Why? Flower. Why? Opening to the sun.
That's right.
Very nice.
The sun for the flower.
Ooh. And I never quite know how to end anything.
Right.
Like, we could just keep playing with this ball for, like, the whole half hour today. But I think we're not gonna.
Okay.
I think we're gonna say, Bye bye.
Bye bye ball.
Bye bye ball.
Bye bye ball.
Bye bye ball. Bye 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 bye. That's another sound. That's not a vowel, but the bye bye. Did it go bye bye?
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Oh, let's sit down for a minute. Oh my
Great.
goodness. This is about when I have to hydrate,
Oh.
folks. This is about when I need a little quick drink. So, for those of you who just experienced that, and those of you who observed us experiencing that, like, this is a moment to put your feet flat on the floor, find your breath, find a little bit of stillness and calm in your bodies. And just noticing, like, oh, we were playing that for about 5 minutes or so. Was I smiling?
Yes.
Were other people smiling?
Yes.
Nesta, do you have something to say?
I was smiling.
You were smiling too. I actually kind of feel that little achy cheeky thing from smiling a lot when I wasn't quite thinking I was going to be smiling so much. I know. You can't plan it. You can't plan these things. So, I'm just curious, since our theme is smiling, okay, what you might have noticed about yourself during that little experience of warming up with the big Gertie ball, and maybe also like what it tells you about, oh, I could maybe try something like this outside of being on this TV show. That might make me smile a little bit more. So Philip, you're rooming over there. Would you like to start and just share a little bit about what you experienced?
Sure.
Okay.
I thought it was really, really fun to hear the expression, the way the ball spoke through each of us, and we got to mirror and feel that experience of each other. And that always makes me smile. Yeah, getting to see the play through everybody else's eyes. So what brings joy.
Each person's creativity was bringing you joy.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And seeing all of you enjoy brings me joy.
That's, again, contagious.
It's contagious. You're right.
An epidemic of joy.
I like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How about you, Kate? Would you and Nesta like to say anything?
Yes, we were both enjoying watching the joy. Because joy is contagious too. It can be contagious in our smiles and contagious in our wiggles and contagious in what we look at. So it was fun all the way around.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah.
To you.
Thank you. Well, I notice, and this is, often happens to me, is when I'm playing, I break a little sweat.
Yeah.
This is legitimate play. This is like, it's a physical experience as well as a interactive experience. Like there's that element that's, oh, I have a body. Oh, I have breath. Oh, I have sweat. So I was aware of that, and also that my cheeks hurt with the smiling. And it's like, that thing where it takes more muscles to frown than to smile. Well, does it hurt more to frown than to smile? Because sometimes smiling really hurts.
We're more used to frowning than smiling.
Yeah, or biting our lip or something.
Yeah.
How about you, Alva? Would you like to share anything?
I feel like calm, like relaxed. Like by just laughing, I just kind of feel like, it's like go, 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 but I just feel like I'm settling and I'm enjoying. I kind of feel like, a relaxation kind of sense.
All right.
So, yeah.
Well, you guys are speaking like such truth about play. So I'm just going to do a little intercept here about why I think play is so important. And I think we all just had an experience of that. It brings people together. It's like, oh, we're all bozos on this bus. We're all human. We all, what do we all do? We brush our teeth. We yell at, bad drivers. We have things that make us human, that are all very similar. And I think when people, and particularly, this is a troubled world we're living in. These are really scary times for many reasons. And, I always feel like the opposite of the fear and the hate that seems to be so prevalent these days is connection and community and communication. And to me, play is a way that brings us into that. Brings us to that place of like, oh yeah, I actually do fit in. Oh, even I belong?
Yeah.
Like, right? Like
no matter
that.
how
Yes.
we are and who we are.
No matter how we are and who we are.
Mhm.
So that's just sort of my thoughts of the moment. You guys want to play a game?
Sure.
All right. This is a different kind of game. This is a game where we're going to use our minds a little bit.
Ooh.
If we haven't yet lost them completely. We're just going to try having a conversation in my favorite language, which is gibberish. Now, gibberish sounds like another language.
Yes, you ready?
It, you know, my father loved, like Sid Caesar used to do French, like fake French, and my father used to imitate that. Right? He didn't know how to say a word, but it was like that sense that it sounds like, I speak Klingon, whatever it is, or it can just be ding da oh ba ding da do da bing ba, but then it can be almost anything, right? So.
Language of the soul.
Language of the soul. I have a lot of experience with and sometimes you have to fill out a form like, what is your language, your preferred language, and I always want to write gibberish on those forms.
You should.
I have once or twice.
I love that.
So let's just do a little experiment with some gibberish.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I want everybody to have their own language. That, you could be influenced by, of course, we are always influenced by each other. I'm influenced by the people out there. I can't even see them. And we're influenced by the fact that we have 3 cameras on us and we're on TV.
Wait, where?
Right? We're on TV. Oh, yeah. So, let's just try this. We'll make it like a conversation. Okay? So I might say, Adagabudi Bashmumi.
Huh? What the? Oh, no. What the?
You got that Fita Papa Boo.
Yee! I don't touch it, don't.
Period. Period. Din.
Hiya, hiya.
Yay!
Ooh, ee! Ew!
So I'm going to stop it right there, just because I'm watching the clock and we don't have all day to do this particular game. However, what just struck me immediately was how many different feelings we were covering without actually saying any words that made any sense to anybody. Right?
So
There was like, we were in communication, depth, heart, feelings, real, but we were saying nothing. I love that. You guys want to try a song?
Sure.
In gibberish?
Yeah.
In gibberish?
In gibberish. Sure. So let's do one that's easy that everybody knows, that we can all sing together. And just feel free to change your language. Feel free to make it louder or softer or hold the sounds out or whatever, just whatever. And we'll do Twinkle because everybody knows Twinkle.
Oh.
Little Star.
Okay.
You guys ready? Let's get a beat with our bodies in some way. You can be your feet and your arm. Ready, set, here we go. Bing, da-doo, bing. Oh, all together. I didn't say that. All together. 1, 2, here we go. Bing, ding, ding, ding. Wow, wow, woo. Shing, woo, woo. Bing, ba, ding, dong, ding, dong, boo. Ba, bum, ba, dum, ba, dum, ba, dum, ba, dum, ba, dum, ba, doo. Bing, bong, ding, dong, ding, da, bong, da, boo. Ding, ding, Give yourselves a hand, my friends.
Yes.
That was definitely ridiculous. Thank you.
It's a good planet.
So I've had people like in a large group, like 50 or 100 people or something, and somebody starts being the conductor and everybody's singing together gibberish, and it's like I think that's a kind of experience that is multi-age. Okay, every kind of difference you can think of under the sun, right? You don't have to know much of anything to go blah 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 blah. I mean, essentially we're just doing baby talk. Any gibberish thoughts?
It's really fun.
Oh, in English even. Wow.
Oh,
that was
gibberish.
impressive. No, feel free to speak in English.
Yeah, I think it's really fun. It feels really great to express from those deeper those spaces that don't need real language. Yeah, I think it opens up those doorways where those spaces that we don't have words for. Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are really beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to say anything about the gibberish? Or in gibberish?
It's really fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Now, can I ask you, because I know you speak Spanish.
Yes.
Yeah, so, like, what would be a way to speak in Spanish in gibberish?
Oh.
Like, I could say, me llamo Jeannie, you know, right?
Yeah, I'm a genie.
Yeah, this is fast. It would be faster.
Yeah,
Now,
it's just fast. Like putting all the words in one like sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Yeah, I'm a genie.
about you, Kate? Any gibberish observations? Or does Amnesta have any? She was really joining in that time.
She's shy.
She's shy.
Too shy.
Oh.
Yeah,
She's
sometimes
having
she
so
is.
much fun, but sometimes she's shy.
Yeah.
That's okay.
She is kind of excited. We will let people know this is her favorite month because her big day is coming up in a couple of weeks.
Oh boy.
So, you know, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch gears.
Okay.
And we're going to stop the and we're going to get guitar and instruments and we're going to do that.
Great.
All right? This song is an old traditional song called Hole in the Bucket. Some of you might know it. Sing along at home if you do. It's kind of like a Shaggy Dog story a little bit. There's a hole in the bucket. Dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket. Dear Liza, hole. Then fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Then fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Fix it. With what shall I fix it? With what shall I fix it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I fix it, dear Liza? With what? With straw. With straw, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With straw, dear Henry, with straw. But the straw is too long, dear Liza, dear Liza. The straw is too long, dear Liza, too long. Then cut it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Then cut it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Cut it. I think Liza's getting a little impatient with Henry. I don't know. But how shall I cut it, dear Liza, dear Liza? How shall I cut it, dear Liza? How shall I cut it? With a knife, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With a knife, dear Henry, dear Henry. With a knife. But the knife is too dull, dear Liza, dear Liza. The knife is too dull, dear Liza, too dull. Well, then sharpen it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Then sharpen it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Sharpen it. With what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza? With what? With a stone, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With a stone, dear Henry, dear Henry. With a stone. But the stone is too dry, dear Liza, dear Liza. The stone is too dry, dear Liza, too dry. bucket. Eliza with what? In a bucket. Dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. In a bucket. Dear Henry, dear Henry. In a bucket. You ready for this one? Well, there's a hole in the bucket. Eliza, Eliza. There's a hole in the bucket. Eliza. Man, we sounded great. Yeah. Hey, so I want to thank you all, Philip and Kate and Alba, for coming and playing here, and Nesta, and bringing your good energy and your good spirits, and want to remind the world out there that, first of all, the world needs more play, and each of us can be that smile that goes off and infects somebody else with a smile. I love it. So thanks, everybody. Thanks, UPSC. Good job. Yeah. Woo! Let's have a blast. Laugh our troubles away. Laugh our troubles away. Laugh our troubles away.